Jog Vlog.
Hey guys, so I'm a little bit under the weather, but I feel like I owe it to you to get the word out about this terrible Netflix original film, the first of 2018, and probably the worst they'll ever make. It's called The Open House. It stars this kid, Dylan Minuteman, something, I don't know, I'm just gonna call him the kid from this point forward. So the kid is out, he's running, he runs by his dad, he asks him for the time, he says 5:07. 5:07 what? You're not sprinting, this isn't a 40 time, oh, you're running the mile? And you're like, oh hey, this is bragging over here, that's good enough to get you into some quality schools. Is it? Because real serious runners want their time in at least a hundredth of a second. I know this because, watch most of my videos and you'll see for yourself. Shit, this is so bad. That's just one of many sins this atrocity makes. So they have some accident in the kitchen, spilt milk, broke eggs, whatever. Time to go to the convenience store. Dad gets hit by some guy speeding in the parking lot, dies. Well, then mom and son are still in their house. Where are they going to stay? Oh, how about Aunt's vacation home in the mountains? Because, that makes plenty of sense. Except it honestly doesn't. They're staying there for a few weeks, but the house is on the market, so they could be out at any time. So what's the point? It's like being on some kind of little vacation. They have to get up at 1 p.m. every Sunday for the open house. The realtor and creepy assistant are opening the house up to prospective buyers, and they have to leave the house. Now the horror of this is, what happens after an open house? Does somebody stick around to terrorize you? That kind of horror may exist if it's your own actual house that's on the market. This is like just staying in vacation. Stay in a hotel room and people show up from time to time when you're not there. Shit. Room Service, the movie. What kind of horrors befell them? Well, first of all, I hope you like people in your movie who don't act like people. The first person they run into in town is their neighbor, who happens to work at a convenience store or some shit. And she's like, oh, hey, I know all about you guys. I know your name and stuff. Your aunt sent me a picture. Oh, it must be terrible having your husband die. That's awful. What person reminds a widow that her husband just died? Shit. Red herrings abound in this. There's another guy in town. He's just nice and always around. That's his character. Shit. Oh, boy. The Open House. Netflix original horror. Takes itself way too goddamn seriously. Otherwise, you'd think maybe this was a spoof or self-aware or something, or have some kind of entertainment. There's nothing to like about this. Absolutely nothing. So the kid's glasses go missing. His phone gets put in other places. The hot water gets turned off in the shower. Oh, what are we going to do? Go down the creepy basement, mess with the thermostat, water heater, whatever. What difference does it make? There's diminishing returns when you go into the creepy basement, leave unharmed, and keep doing it ad nauseum. How is that supposed to be scary if, characters go down there and they don't get hurt? Okay, that's the whole thing? Oh, geez, wow, you really had me here. Eventually, they at one open house, they leave, they return home. They get some call, hey, I heard from the realtor, house got broken. They go, oh, what horror has happened? Somebody put a phone on the table. Shit. God. They'll have like Hitchcockian-esque shots looking into the woods because, that looks like that might be creepy. No payoff. Eventually, this guy starts trying to sleep in the bed with the mom, beats her up, kills the nice guy, tortures the kid by pouring water on him when he has him knocked out outside. I thought it was gasoline. I thought, hey, we're going to let him on fire. No, we're not doing that. That would have been exciting. Mom eventually gets stabbed. Kid escapes. Uses his running ability. So we finally have a protagonist in a horror film who has some ability to run. And what do we do with that? Well, he runs around aimlessly in the woods because he had his contacts taken out by the creepy guy in the stupidest scene. Drinks some water and is just instantly killed by the creepy guy who is chasing him the whole time. So the big payoff for being able to run well got you nothing. And then what is it? Oh, who's doing this, huh? Just some guy who goes around open houses and terrorizes people. So you're telling me this guy's whole thing is to live in the basement? What if there's no basement? So is that what he does? I go to the open house, see if there's a basement, and I just live there for a few weeks and terrorize people? Like, that's my big plan? Jesus Christ, this is so stupid. The open house, 1 out of 4 stars.
Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. Vaughan Jog Vlog is made possible by your support on Patreon. Patreon.com/Vaughan Fry. Because fuck Google.